$4.7 billion in eyewear, $2.5 billion in aviation, and $1.4 billion in gaming. These young billionaires are transforming entire industries with their huge wealth. Number 10. Jonathan Kwok. Starting with Jonathan Kwok, at just 32, he holds a fortune of about $2.5 billion, making him one of Hong Kong's richest young billionaires. He got his wealth from his family's massive real estate empire. His father, Walter Kwok, was a powerful figure at Sun Hong Kai Properties, one of the biggest real estate companies in Asia, known for its impact on Hong Kong's skyline. But after a big family dispute, Walter left the company, causing a huge stir. Even with the drama, Jonathan and his older brother Geoffrey inherited a large share of Sun Hong Kai when their father passed away in 2018. They now also lead Empire Group Holdings, the family's private real estate firm. Jonathan's life is filled with extreme luxury. He lives in a giant mansion in one of Hong Kong's most exclusive areas. The house has views of the ocean, private pools, and Italian marble in every room. There's even a private spa and a massive 15-car garage filled with some of the world's rarest cars. He has a custom-made Ferrari and a special Lamborghini, with one of these cars rumored to cost over $2 million. This garage alone could be worth more than most people's homes. When he travels, Jonathan rarely takes commercial flights. Instead, he flies on his own Gulfstream G650 private jet. This jet isn't just for flying, it's a luxury experience in itself. Inside, it has leather seats, custom lighting, and a kitchen where top chefs prepare meals just for him. If he wants a break from flying, he can hop on his 200-foot yacht, which is docked in Monaco. This yacht is more than just a boat. It has a helipad, fancy cabins, and a full staff to cater to him while he cruises the Mediterranean. Jonathan also collects some of the most valuable watches in the world. His collection includes high-end pieces from brands like Patek Philippe and Audemars Piguet, with one Richard Mille watch that's worth over $1 million. His love for luxury doesn't stop at watches. He has a huge art collection too. His home includes works from famous modern artists, all kept in a private gallery with top-level security. Along with watches and art, Jonathan is fascinated by rare gems. He's part of an elite group that invests in precious stones, and he owns a rare pink diamond valued at over $5 million. This gem often appears in exclusive exhibits, but when it's not on display, it stays locked in a high-security vault. Real estate empires are one thing, but the next heir's story involves a $150 billion corporate war, a mysterious death, and a family feud that shook India's richest dynasty. What happens when you inherit both billions and bad blood? Number 9. Firoz Mistry. Next, Firoz Mistry, a 27-year-old billionaire from Ireland with a net worth of $4.8 billion, continues his family's complex legacy in India's industrial empire. His wealth comes from a 4.6% stake in Tata Sons, a powerful Indian holding company. Tata Sons controls the Tata Group, a massive conglomerate involved in industries like steel, automobiles, and technology, generating around $150 billion in annual revenue. Building on this, Firoz inherited his wealth from his father, Cyrus Mistry, and his grandfather, Palonji Mistry. After they both passed away in 2022, the Mistry family has been a significant part of Tata Sons for years. Palonji Mistry, known as the Phantom of Bombay House, was a key shareholder in Tata Sons. His influence helped establish the family's legacy, even though they were minority shareholders. Moving forward, the Mistry family's connection with Tata Group has been complicated. They've held a large stake in Tata Sons for a long time, but their involvement has not always been smooth. Legal battles and power struggles have occurred, especially after Cyrus Mistry was removed as chairman of Tata Sons in 2016. This caused public disputes and shifted the family's role within the company. While the Mistry family still holds a significant stake, they now play a less active role in the company's decisions. In contrast, Firoz Mistry and his brother Zahan do not take part in Tata Sons' day-to-day management. Instead, they focus on managing the returns from their shares. This provides Firoz and his brother the freedom to invest in other sectors. Depending on their goals, Firoz and his brother may diversify their wealth into new industries or projects. Looking ahead, Firoz is part of a new generation of billionaires whose wealth comes from inheritance, not from starting a business. This allows him to choose whether to continue his connection with Tata or venture into new fields. His future might balance the family legacy with his own ambitions, whether in finance, technology, or other industries. The Mistry brothers have the opportunity to shape their paths in both Tata Group and beyond. Family drama and corporate battles are intense, but the next kid? He dropped out of MIT, built an AI empire that helps cars drive themselves, and caught the Pentagon's attention, all before turning 25. The craziest part? He's just getting started. Number 8. Alexander Wang. Alexander Wang, a 27-year-old self-made billionaire from the United States, has achieved remarkable success with his company Scale AI. His net worth is estimated at $2 billion. Wang's journey to become a tech mogul began in his early years. Growing up in New Mexico, his parents were physicists, which inspired his interest in science and technology from a young age. Wang was always drawn to math and problem solving, excelling in these areas throughout his childhood. He attended the prestigious Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, where he studied computer science and mathematics. However, Wang dropped out of MIT after just 1 year to pursue his entrepreneurial vision. In 2016, he co-founded Scale AI, a company that focuses on providing data labeling services for machine learning systems. These services are crucial for industries like autonomous driving, where AI systems require vast amounts of labeled data to improve their performance. Under Wang's leadership, Scale AI quickly grew into a major player in the AI industry. By 2019, the company achieved unicorn status, meaning it was valued at over $1 billion. One of the keys to Scale AI's success was securing clients from big names like Tesla, Lyft, and Toyota. The company's work with the United States Department of Defense also played a significant role in establishing its reputation. Scale AI's primary service involves annotating data for AI systems, particularly for the self-driving car industry, where data labeling is essential for training algorithms. The company has also expanded into other industries, including healthcare and finance. As the company grew, Scale AI's work helped improve autonomous vehicles by processing millions of miles of driving data. This data helps train AI systems to make better decisions on the road. As the company continued to grow, its client list expanded to include major tech companies such as Meta and Microsoft. By 2024, Scale AI's valuation reached $14 billion, cementing its position as a leader in AI data services. Wang's influence extends beyond business. He's also becoming involved in policymaking, particularly in the realm of artificial intelligence and national security. As AI continues to play a larger role in global industries, Wang's insights and leadership will likely have a lasting impact on how AI is regulated and used in the future. His company, Scale AI, is well positioned to lead the AI revolution, and Wang's role as a thought leader in the tech industry will only grow as time goes on. AI billions are impressive, but try inheriting a company that builds fighter jets for wars. The next heir was born into a family so powerful they don't just sell to governments, they help decide which wars get fought. Number 7. Remy Dassault. Next up is 22-year-old billionaire Remy Dassault, who has a $2.5 billion fortune from his family's business in aviation and technology. His wealth comes from his father's large shares in Dassault Group, a renowned French company known for its high-tech jets and software. The foundation of Dassault's family wealth can be traced back to Remy's great-grandfather, Marcel Dassault, who founded Dassault Aviation. The company became famous for building advanced military jets, including the Rafale. Dassault also produces business jets for high-profile clients, strengthening the family's position in aviation. Expanding beyond aviation, the Dassault family's wealth also extends into technology through Dassault Systems, a software company known for 3D design and simulation software. This software helps companies in industries like automotive and healthcare design products efficiently. Remy's stake in Dassault Systems adds to his wealth, making him influential in both sectors. Unlike many billionaires, Remy prefers to stay out of the public eye. He's a silent investor in the family businesses, enjoying the success without being involved in daily operations. This allows him to maintain privacy despite his wealth. The Dassault family also protects its wealth through smart financial structures. By holding shares in family-owned companies and possibly using a family office, they manage their investments and assets privately. This setup helps them expand into sectors like real estate and tech without drawing too much attention. Though Remy keeps a low profile, his future potential is vast. With Dassault's presence in aviation and tech, he could become a leader in these industries. He has the resources to take advantage of advancements in areas like AI, cybersecurity, and eco-friendly design. Beyond business, the Dassault family also maintains strong ties with the French government. With military contracts for jets, these relationships provide steady income. Remy's influence may one day expand beyond business, potentially into politics or international relations. Fighter jets rule the skies, but this next dynasty controls something far more personal. A 22-year-old who inherited the power to shape how billions of people see the world. One pair of designer frames at a time. Number 6. Luca Del Vecchio. Luca Del Vecchio, a 22-year-old, inherited his wealth from his family's success in the eyewear industry, primarily through EssilorLuxottica, the world's largest eyewear company. His 12.5% stake in the company is worth around $5.2 billion, making him one of Italy's wealthiest young heirs. The Del Vecchio family's journey started in 1961 when Luca's father, Leonardo Del Vecchio, founded Luxottica. The company grew into a global leader by acquiring well-known brands like Ray-Ban and Oakley. Later, Luxottica merged with Essilor, a leading optical lens company, to form EssilorLuxottica, solidifying the Del Vecchio family's position in the luxury market. At 22, Luca is not directly involved in running the company. He does not hold an executive role, but his family's influence is still significant. While he may not be making decisions now, his stake gives him influence, and as he matures, he may take on a larger role in the future. For the time being, Luca currently prefers to let the company's leaders handle operations. His family's long history in the business could eventually lead him to take the reins as he gains experience. For now, he maintains a low profile and avoids public attention, benefiting from his family's legacy without the pressures of fame. Though he stays out of the spotlight, Luca is still connected to the business. As the eyewear industry continues to grow, especially in emerging markets like China and India, Luca's involvement could help drive the company's expansion into these regions. Luca's stake in EssilorLuxottica provides a strong foundation for his wealth, but he may also explore other investments in sectors like technology or real estate. With his significant resources, he has many opportunities to grow his fortune beyond eyewear. Eyewear empires sparkle, but pixels can pay even better. the next heir's gaming company created something so addictive that Asian governments had to step in. Every click in her virtual worlds adds more millions to her fortune. Number 5. Kim Jong-min. Kim Jong-min, only 22, has a fortune of around $1.7 billion, making him one of the youngest billionaires in South Korea. His wealth comes from his family's success in gaming. His father, Kim Jong-ju, founded Nexon, the company behind popular games like MapleStory and Dungeon Fighter Online, which made billions worldwide. After his father passed away in 2022, Kim Jong-min and his sister, Kim Jong-un, each inherited 9% of Nexon through their family's company, NXC. This massive stake gives him endless money, even though he doesn't work in the company himself. Kim's fortune keeps growing as Nexon expands, and his spending reflects his incredible wealth. His main home is a luxury penthouse in one of Seoul's most exclusive towers. The home has floor-to-ceiling windows with views of the city, a private elevator, and an indoor pool. His high-tech security ensures he's completely private, even though he's often in the public eye. Beyond his home, Kim has a love for supercars. He's known to own a custom Lamborghini Aventador, a rare Bugatti, and a Porsche 911 Turbo. His collection is worth millions and keeps growing. When he travels, he doesn't bother with commercial flights. Instead, he flies on private jets to places like the Maldives or to top luxury resorts where private villas and butler service come standard. Kim's taste for high-end items doesn't stop at cars or travel. He has a watch collection worth millions, with pieces from brands like Audemars Piguet and Patek Philippe. His favorite is a Richard Mille watch, valued at over $1 million. Besides watches, he also invests in rare art, especially digital and modern art. His collection includes pieces from top Korean and international artists, and he even has a secret vault in his penthouse for his most valuable items. But Kim isn't only interested in physical luxuries. He's fascinated by virtual worlds too. He has spent millions buying virtual real estate in the metaverse on platforms like Decentraland. There, he owns Prime Digital Land, where he creates exclusive spaces and digital clubs for other high-profile collectors, blending his love for gaming and tech. The value of his virtual assets is also in the millions, making him a leader in the digital real estate world. Virtual worlds made one family rich, but another found billions in the real world. A 20-year-old who inherited 3,000 stores across Europe now sits atop a retail empire. And guess what? He's barely old enough to buy certain products from his own shelves. Number 4. Kevin David Lehman. Kevin David Lehman, at just 20 years old, has a net worth of $3.3 billion. His wealth primarily comes from a stake in DM Drogerie Market, Germany's largest drugstore chain. The company sells a variety of products, including personal care and health items. Kevin inherited his fortune from his father, Gunther Lehman, who transferred 50% of the company's ownership to him. Despite this significant stake, Kevin has opted for a passive role and does not manage the daily operations. Founded in 1973, DM Drogerie has grown to thousands of stores across Europe. Its success is built on quality products, affordability, and sustainability, which has helped it maintain a strong market presence. The company's commitment to eco-friendly practices has also resonated with customers, especially as environmental concerns rise. As the company continues to perform well, Kevin's wealth grows alongside it, even without active involvement. Kevin's role is distinct from that of other young billionaires. He has chosen not to take on a leadership or public role in the company, which allows him to benefit from his wealth without the responsibility of managing the business. Instead, he trusts the company's management to run day-to-day operations. While some heirs might be more involved, Kevin's approach prioritizes a quieter life. His decision to remain passive could change in the future, but for now, he stays focused on his investments without taking on management duties. This passive approach is becoming more common among heirs to family businesses. With solid foundations and experienced teams in place, many companies can thrive without requiring direct involvement from younger generations. DM Drogery's established brand and loyal customer base allows it to remain successful without Kevin's day-to-day leadership. This arrangement also offers Kevin privacy and financial sustainability, allowing him to avoid the public pressures that often come with wealth. Retail fortunes stack high, but this story takes an unexpected turn. Two sisters inherited a gaming empire so valuable that their own government stepped in to claim a piece. The price of their inheritance, a tax bill bigger than most countries' budgets. Number 3. Livia Voigt. Livia Voigt, at just 19 years old, has already built a net worth of $1.3 billion. She's a member of the Voigt family, which holds a significant stake in WEG, a leading industrial machinery company in Brazil. WEG manufactures electrical equipment and machinery for sectors like energy, agriculture, and construction. The Voigt family has been involved with WEG for generations, and their investments have played a key role in the company's success. Livia inherited much of her wealth from the family's holdings in WEG, whose shares have steadily increased in value. Despite her wealth, Livia is not rushing into a corporate role just yet. She's currently focused on her studies while preparing for her future position in the family business. This careful approach will help her make informed decisions when she eventually steps into the company. Although she's not involved in the day-to-day operations of WEG, Livia is poised to play a significant role as she gains more experience. As WEG continues to grow, Livia's involvement in the company is expected to increase. With a strong history of innovation in industrial machinery, the Voigt family legacy will shape her potential impact on the industry. As global demand for sustainable energy rises, WEG is well positioned for further expansion. Livia could lead the company into new markets, especially with sustainability becoming increasingly important in the industrial sector. This makes her future in the business even more promising. Livia's role at WEG could evolve in many ways, whether she joins her executive team or pursues other opportunities. Her wealth and influence will continue to grow. With a billion-dollar stake in WEG and the backing of a strong family legacy, Livia is set to make a significant impact in the industrial market. As she continues her education, Livia's potential to shape the future of WEG and the industry will only increase. Her blend of family heritage and education places her in a prime position to lead the company towards future success. With a solid foundation and a growing net worth, Livia Voigt's journey in the industrial sector is one to watch. Powering South America's industries made one teenage billionaire rich, but the next heir's empire reaches even further. Every time someone puts on a pair of Ray-Bans or Oakleys, they're wearing his family's legacy. At 19, he controls the world's vision, literally, through a $7.4 billion eyewear monopoly that's redefining luxury one lens at a time. Number 2. Clement Del Vecchio. Clement Del Vecchio, at just 19 years old, is one of the youngest billionaires in the world. He inherited a $5.2 billion fortune after the death of his father, Leonardo Del Vecchio, the founder of EssilorLuxottica. Clement now holds a 12.5% stake in the company, the world's largest eyewear business. EssilorLuxottica leads the global eyewear market, with iconic brands like Ray-Ban, Oakley, and Persol. The company is also a major player in vision care, offering products that correct vision. This unique combination of luxury fashion and healthcare has helped EssilorLuxottica dominate the industry. Clement is now part of that legacy, inheriting his father's successful empire built over decades. Currently, Clement's role in the company is passive. He's not involved in daily operations, but owns a substantial stake in EssilorLuxottica. As he gains more experience and continues his education, he may choose to become more active. With the solid foundation laid by his family, Clement could take on a leadership role in the future if he decides to do so. For now, Clement's wealth is tied to EssilorLuxottica's success. The company has grown through strategic acquisitions and has embraced new opportunities brought by digital technology and online shopping. Clement could guide the company into these new areas, potentially influencing its future direction with innovative ideas or digital transformation. Although Clement is still deciding on his path, his $4.7 billion stake gives him a solid base. His position as a major shareholder means that even without direct involvement, his decisions could lead to significant outcomes as EssilorLuxottica continues expanding globally. Clement's options are open wide. He could take a more active role in EssilorLuxottica, following in his father's footsteps, or explore new industries such as finance or technology. Regardless of his choice, Clement's future is bright, and his wealth will likely continue to grow. Designer frames brought billions to one teenager, but the next heir's story reads like a Bollywood thriller. When India's most mysterious business dynasty lost 2 generations in a single year, a 25-year-old inherited not just billions, but a century-old rivalry with India's most powerful family. Number 1. Zahan Mistry. Zahan Mistry, at just 25, controls a fortune worth around $5 billion. This wealth came through his family, which is one of the most powerful and well-known in India. His grandfather, Palonji Mistry, was called the Phantom of Bombay House because he had a huge share in Tata Sons, India's biggest business group, but kept out of the spotlight. This massive stake gave the Mistry family great power and wealth. When Zahan's father, Cyrus Mistry, passed away unexpectedly in 2022, Zahan, along with his brother Firoz, inherited shares in both Tata Sons and the Shapoorji Pallonji Group, which builds some of India's most famous structures. The family legacy hasn't been simple. Zahan's father, Cyrus, once led Tata Sons, but was removed in a sudden and shocking way. This started a legal fight that changed how the family connected with the Tata Empire. But the Mistry family's wealth, made of high-value shares, keeps growing. Now Zahan finds himself not just with billions, but with responsibility for the family's construction business and a role in managing his family's legacy. While his family was known for staying private, Zahan doesn't shy away from the good life. His home in South Mumbai is a true mansion, fitted with all the luxuries anyone could want. It's said to have high-tech security, personal chefs, and designs worth millions. And when it comes to cars, Zahan's collection is the stuff of dreams. He drives a custom Rolls-Royce and is said to own a Lamborghini Aventador and a limited edition Bentley. Cars that only a few in the world can own. Zahan also doesn't stop at cars. He's rumored to have a luxury yacht, complete with a helipad and full staff, ready for him whenever he wants to sail. And he has private helicopters, perfect for zipping around India or taking off on a weekend escape. Zahan's taste for travel is high class. He's known to stay at the best resorts, whether in the Maldives or St. Moritz, where the cost for private villas runs thousands per night. Apart from his lifestyle, Zahan has an eye for rare art and collectibles. He owns some of the most exclusive watches, including a Richard Mille that costs over $500,000. He also collects valuable art, especially from Indian artists, filling his walls with paintings that add up to millions. These young billionaires are just getting started, and their fortunes are only the beginning. Want to learn how the richest Jewish families hide their billions? Check out How the Richest Jewish Families Hide Their Billions for an eye-opening look into their wealth strategies.